Welcome to Hannity. All right, the countdown continues. There it is, 19 days until you send a message to Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi, Chucky Schumer, and all the Green New Deal radical socialists in Congress. Are you happy with record high gas prices? Are you happy with a 41-year record high of inflation? Are you happy with the open borders of Joe Biden? Are you happy with record violent crime, record robberies, record murders? How has the left's defund, dismantle, no bail law agenda worked out for you? Are you happy with woke propaganda being taught in your kids' schools? Are you happy with how the war in Europe is being conducted? Are you happy with how Joe Biden withdrew from Afghanistan? Are you better off today than before Joe Biden became president? Now, tonight, there is literally nothing positive that I can see that Democrats can run on. They have done nothing that improves the quality of your life. They have done nothing to make this country a better place. It is no wonder Republicans are surging in the polls. Here's a quote from the Wall Street Journal. Republican midterm prospects brighten in the closing weeks of the election. Even the New York Times, quote, Democrats feared Red October has arrived, and they see the writing is on the wall, and now liberals are looking for a scapegoat. According to reports, Joe Biden will, in fact, be the fall guy if Democrats get wiped out. Now, let me say this in defense of Joe Biden. It's not just Joe. As a matter of fact, I think he's just taking orders. It's pretty much the entire Democratic Radical Socialist Party. It's the climate cult. They're all in this together. You know, everyone, by the way, in a tight race is avoiding him like the plague. That is, we have one exception. That's right, the trust fund brat in a hoodie, John Fetterman, finally took his working man, hoodie off for a day, his Halloween costume, and put on a suit and tie to meet Joe Biden. Apparently, Fetterman is the only Democrat, frankly, dumb enough to appear with the president in person. Now, of course, that's news to Joe Biden. The cognitively struggling president seems to think that he has been hitting the campaign trail really hard with more than a dozen candidates. Who are they? Take a look.
John Fetterman's going to appear with you today in Pennsylvania, but there haven't been that many candidates campaigning with you. Why are
That's
more?
Not true. There have been 15. Count, kid, count.
Okay, and are there going to be even more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should there be any restrictions on abortion at all? Any restrictions on abortion at all?
Yes, there should be.
What should they be?
And Roe v. Wade. Read it, man. You'll get educated.
Read it, man. Get educated. You a junkie? I don't know. Sorry. Lost it for a second. Why so angry, Joey? Often these sudden bursts of fury accompany people in significant cognitive decline. Now, you even have to wonder if Joe is even aware of what a huge failure he truly is, or that his radical agenda is hurting the entire country. Is Joey just upset that his own party is treating him like a pariah? Is he upset he didn't get his ice cream today? Is he angry that Saudi Arabia not only rejected his numerous requests to increase oil production, but they ended up decreasing it by 2 million barrels a day, and then they decided to humiliate him in public and expose all of his attempted collusion with the Saudis and OPEC Plus, the plus is Russia, to hide this from you, the American people, and wait a month before the announcement so an election could occur. Let's be clear. It's not been a good week, month, or frankly, presidency for Joe Biden and his radical socialist party. And now, once again, he is lashing out at our very own Peter Doocy. Peter has the patience of Job. You decide.
Just hoping to clarify for midterm voters, top domestic issue, inflation or abortion.
All important. Unlike you, there's no one thing. It crosses the board. Domestic, ask me about foreign policy, too. There's multiple issues, and they're all important. And we ought to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time. You know that old expression. Thank you. Thank you.
You have the ability to walk and chew gum. You can't even stand and read a teleprompter, Joe, especially if it involves a number. Take a look.
I signed into law a once-in-a-generation investment in roads, highways, bridges, railroads, ports, airports, and so much more. Over $1.2 billion. But, this is one bridge also tells a broader story. There are nearly 45,000, say it again, 45,000 bridges across this country in poor condition.
Now, if you think that's bad, look right there. Take a look at your screen as Joe tries to retrace his steps following his speech Another sad, pathetic attempt to find a way off the stage. Can somebody just maybe put down, you know, I don't know, little footy patches or something that he can walk on, some path that he can follow, maybe a little light, you know, so he knows to walk between the lights or something. Joe Biden, look, he's not mentally capable of being president. Every day it becomes more and more evident and apparent. On this program, we're not afraid to bring you those facts. We have been right from the beginning. We are always honest about who we are, what we do. I am a member of the press. I am upfront that I am a conservative talk show host. This program, well, we're like an entire newspaper. We do breaking news. We do investigative reporting. We do opinion. We tell you up front we're a conservative. I'm a conservative. We do cultural issues. We do sports. We're like the entire newspaper. Unfortunately, so many dishonest, holier-than-thou, self-proclaimed journalists are anything but journalists. They are upset that we are actually covering the upcoming midterm elections, and they are furious that we interview Republican candidates, and we also expose the truth about their Democratic opponents, something that they should be doing if they were real journalists, but they're too lazy to do, and they're too ideological to admit that they can't do, because they're in the tank for the Democrats. Now, keep in mind, there are 3 broadcast networks, all liberal, 2 major cable networks, all left-wing, almost every major paper in the country, dozens of websites that are left-wing, but they do nothing but carry the water for Democrats. They all buried, 3 weeks before the 2020 election, they buried the Hunter Biden laptop from hell scandal. Why? To help Joe Biden win the election. Add big tech to the group of people. You weren't even allowed to tweet out the story or put it on Facebook or put it on social media because they viewed it as false information. It all turned out to be true. They all reported the phony Russia collusion hoax as truth, and they did that for 3 long years. They never vetted Obama. We did. They let Joe Biden hide in his basement bunker in 2020. And by the way, this year, they're letting other Democrats, senatorial candidates, gubernatorial candidates, do the same thing. In fact, they're all actively now supporting Democrats in the upcoming midterms. For example, the New York Times trashing Republican Herschel Walker as, quote, a butcher of language. But at the very same time, they praised John Fetterman for his comprehension struggles in a piece entitled, "John Fetterman is a disabled American who needs technology to do his job." So what? The Washington Post, meanwhile, employs a woman named Jennifer Rubin. For years, she's pretended to be a conservative columnist despite holding 0 conservative opinions. Now she just loves socialist candidate John Fetterman, writing, quote, "The Democratic nominee for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania is running a brilliant campaign." This is just the tip of the iceberg. It's kind of brilliant in its own way. Got to give credit where credit's due. When you answer no questions from the media, you do very few public events. When you speak, you do it for less than 10 minutes, and then you shake a few hands, don't answer questions, and go home and rest. Now, I could spend hours listing all the egregious examples of the media mob support for Democrats. So before they accuse me of doing something wrong for covering the midterms the way they should be doing it and interviewing Republicans, they need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. And by the way, for the record, we have on this program, we have offered to give a massive platform to many top Democratic candidates. We have invited on Raphael Warnock. We have offered John Fetterman a full hour on this program and 3 hours on radio. Mandela Barnes, open invitations. We've been sending them. We don't get responses. Gavin Newsom, wanted to have him on for the hour. I've offered hours on my radio show to numerous Democratic candidates. Either they don't respond or they're just too gutless to come on. They're unavailable because they just won't come. They're scared or tough. They don't want tough questions. They're scared of them. Anyway, they'd rather appear on MSDNC or fake news CNN where they're coddled and protected. So let me be clear. We will never stop bringing you our honest perspective. I now have started my 27th year here at Fox, and I am nowhere. We've just begun to start here. We're going to save America. We're going to solve our problems. We always do. It's just a matter of when and with who. America's ignorant, self-righteous liberals, they don't own the truth. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.